Some huge news that just dropped for Call of Duty. According to Bloomberg, Activision are delaying Call of Duty 2023, Treyarch's next title, by an entire year, and instead the game will release in 2024, giving Treyarch practically 3 or 4 years to develop their next game. As you guys know, the last few Call of Duties that Treyarch have worked on, there's been a bunch of issues behind the scenes in development, and Activision have forced them and rushed them to make games under intense scrutiny and intense under pressure conditions, which has meant that the products have been rushed and not up to caliber. Well, recently we heard reports that Call of Duty are considering moving to a non-yearly Call of Duty cycle, since we get a new Call of Duty game pumped out every single year, and they rotate between Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer Games. Well, apparently this year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the sequel to the Modern Warfare reboot in 2019 by Infinity Ward, is going to have a 2-year post-launch content cycle. So in both this year in 2022, at the end of the year when the game releases, in 2023, and also 2024, there will be new DLC content apparently released inside of Modern Warfare 2, as well as Warzone 2. And then Treyarch's next Call of Duty title is apparently probably going to come out sometime in fall of 2024, with Modern Warfare 2 coming out in fall of this year in 2022. So this is huge news, and it means that Activision are resting a lot of pressure on Infinity Ward to deliver with Modern Warfare 2. This game has to be a huge hit because it's apparently going to be the first Call of Duty title that has a full 2-year post-launch content cycle. New DLC, maps, more seasons. There might be 12 whole seasons, since we usually get 6. There could be 10 or 12 seasons over the course of 2 years. And then this is big news for Treyarch's next Call of Duty title, because it gives Treyarch time to make an adequate product that isn't rushed. And what I'm most excited for is for Treyarch's next Zombies installment, the sequel to Cold War Zombies. So unfortunately, we're not going to see what Dr. Peck is up to in the Pacific until the next title. We're not going to find out what Eddie Richtofen, the director of Requiem, is up to until 2024. And yeah, it's going to be quite a wait until Treyarch's next title, but I think this is good for Call of Duty Zombies, because right now the community, the COD Zombies community, is really dead. It is dying. Vanguard Zombies has completely killed it, because Vanguard Zombies is a rushed product. But if the next Zombies game by Treyarch isn't rushed and they have, a lot of time to make this game, I am expecting big things from them. Hopefully we get an Atlantis DLC map that they seem to be teasing. A launch map possibly, or maybe a DLC map. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, if they're getting 3 or 4 years to develop the game, I expect Treyarch to deliver. If they still don't deliver, then we can start questioning Treyarch's ability. But since they're given adequate time and they're not being rushed this time, there's going to be no excuses if this game ends up being a flop. So it can't be a flop, and I think this is what the COD Zombies community needs, because I think that Zombies has been oversaturated, and we're going to possibly get a full 2-year break now until the next Zombies, since Modern Warfare 2 is apparently going to have a DMZ sandbox mode. It's not going to have zombies, so it's going to be a big wait for Zombies fans. Now, in that time, the Zombies community is going to die. It's going to dwindle down, but I think the long wait will allow Treyarch to have a big comeback in 2024 with a lot of marketing material pre-launch, and I think it will rejuvenate the community, and I just can't wait to see what they end up producing. We might see the return of Outbreak, which we'll probably see Outbreak 2. We'll probably get round-based zombies returning, and I'm just so excited to see what Treyarch have been up to, or what they will be up to, since they haven't finished developing the game yet, obviously. But the thing is, if Treyarch's next title has a full 2-year post-launch content cycle, I think that Zombies Chronicles 2 is finally possible. It's probably not going to be called a Zombies Chronicles 2, but if they're having a full 2 years of DLC post-launch, the first year we'll probably get the regular DLC. In year 2, we could definitely get Zombies Chronicles 2. I don't see why not. So we could see finally Transit Horizon Buried, and we could see even more maps, because by 2024, maps like Horizon Draka will have been out for like 7 years. So they could definitely do and bring back other maps than just the Victus maps. They could bring back a lot of maps from Black Ops 3, Shadows of Evil, Gorod Krovi, Horizon Drak. They could bring back even more maps that we saw in the original Zombies Chronicles, some of the classics like Night Drone Tone, Verrucht, Origins, etc. They could bring back a bunch of maps, maybe a Faithful Mob of the Dead remaster. I think that Treyarch could go all out if they are getting a full 2-year cycle of DLC for both the Zombies multiplayer and Warzone. So Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 are going to continuously get updated for 2 whole years after launch, including Treyarch's next title. I just can't wait. Zombies is going to have a big revival. This is the revival Zombies needed. Treyarch are going to get a full massive 2 years of DLC, and they're going to get 3 or 4 years of build up to the game releasing as well. Lots of dev time. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. This is a bit of a scuff video because I'm currently not at home, so I do apologize for that. So there's not going to be any editing or anything. But yeah, I will leave a link to Bloomberg down in this video's description where this information is from. But that's all I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.